Welcome back, visionaries. This time I'm going to talk to you guys about hard to break into niches that I've encountered and how I've overcome them. One is dogs and cats. Initially, when I first got on to Merch by Amazon, I was kind of like, why would anybody want to go into this niche? I have a pet, I have a cat. But I didn't realize like the new frontier that is the dog and cat atmosphere on Amazon. Like people love their pets to a crazy degree, and so needless to say, it's very profitable. So I was kind of, thinking of ways to break into it uh, with an oversaturated niche like that. So I found some success. Two or three cat shirts of mine have sold and they continue to sell at least a couple of times a month. Not gangbuster success, but I find it to be a win considering that, again, the niche is very oversaturated as it is, and it looks like there is not really a sub niche or something that you could get into to get you any sales. So I use Merch Informer to a certain extent to kind of find out where the sweet spots are, two niches that I can pair together to kind of work into that. But I think my process is more organic than that. So I just kind of thought, me being a pet owner, what I would want to wear, and thought about kind of what shirts appeal to me, and then started looking through Amazon to see if it was any competitor shirts to that. So what worked for me for my cat shirt was thinking into sort of something nostalgic. So not mixing, cat and I'm a cat and coffee lover or any of that kind of thing, which you can do that, and people have kind of oversaturated some of those sub niches too, but just kind of think what hobbies and things people are into, and they have a pet, they have a dog, they have a cat, they have a fish, whatever, and pair those together, and that's worked for some folks. But mine was kind of more nostalgic rather, and working through it that way. Another niche that I found was difficult to break into. However, one of my, actually two or three of my best selling shirts are in that niche is music. So you definitely have to delve deeper, obviously, and sub niche down to certain genres of music. And one genre in particular that I know a lot about and I love is very profitable for me, and I'm continuing to put up shirts in that genre. One of my shirts has done so well over the year that I've been on Merch by Amazon that I've kind of flooded that niche and utilize similar keywords that got that particular shirt to the top of search. I continue to use that same formula for other shirts, and now they're at the top of search and selling. So you just have to dig in again. I went with what would I want to buy? What am I interested in? What do I enjoy consuming? Learning about in general, and kind of delve deeper into that to pick the overall niche, but then to sub niche down to things. So it's been super profitable for me for that. One particular shirt was one of the first 10 shirts when I was in tier 10 that I put up, and it continues to sell pretty well. I would say 5-10 times a month, um, in general. So when you know and believe and it has a formula to it and you can replicate that, that is golden. So those two niches in particular. I also have a heavy catalog. One of my brands in the food niche. Again, I'm a foodie. I like to eat, and so it was kind of easier for me to think through the more obscure foods or cuisines, see if there's an interest in that, and then design a shirt. So I have shirts that sold 50, 60 times over from food, music. The cat niche shirts may have sold probably 10, 15 times by now. I put my latest one up maybe 4 months ago. So not bad, not, super popular bestseller or anything, but I find that to be a victory that I was able to break into some of these oversaturated niches. Again, you just have to pair two niches together, think at a different angle, or look at your competition and say, what can I bring differently and how can I keyword that differently? And this is relying on organic traffic. I have tried AMS ads here and there, some with some success and some not, and I'll share that in another video. But based on purely organic traffic on it, MBA, I'm having good success with that. So I encourage you to not get discouraged if it's this particular niche that you want to get into. Just do some research, make sure when you do settle on some designs that it's popular enough, but then you have some unique angle to come at where there is not, um, too much competition for you to be able to have your shirt found, seen, and people buy it. So that's my story that I had to share today about hard to break into niches. If you have any questions for me, please comment below and I will respond to those. I'll be coming back to you with more Merch by Amazon videos, my POD experience with Etsy, Redbubble, and in general, kind of the Etsy fulfillment, Printful versus Printify, things of that nature. So I'll walk through all those things as well. I thank you for tuning in, and do like and share. And if you're not subscribed, come on, lots more to talk to you guys about and share with you about merch and entrepreneurship in general. So please do subscribe. Until next time, be well and peace, family.